Man, listen, the burnt CD era really felt different, man. Before Spotify, before Apple Music, before playlists lived in everybody's phone, people used to have to build entire moves off of a burnt CD. Show y'all what I'm talking about, man. Back then, music felt personal. You ain't just send anybody no link. You know what I'm saying? If somebody burnt you a CD, they actually took time putting it together. You know what I'm saying? Picking the songs, naming the CD, writing on it with a Sharpie. I know y'all remember that. That whole process, it felt intentional. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all remember having them big ass CD binders in the car. I know y'all remember that. Classic times, man. And everybody had one. You know what I'm saying? That black zipper CD case. Scratch CDs everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Random mixtape with handwritten names on them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had that Lil Wayne mix. They boosted songs, slow jams, ride music, club music. And somehow, every CD had at least one song that was gonna skip. I know y'all remember that. And you know, if your favorite CD got scratched, fucked your whole week up, man, straight up. Pardon my language, but it did. You know, back then, music wasn't backed up in the cloud like it is now. You know what I'm saying? If your CD got scratched, that was it. You know what I'm saying? You know, people used to try to use toothpaste, alcohol, water, anything they could find to try to clean them CDs so the song could keep playing. You know what I'm saying? And really, man, burnt CDs, they've changed how people discover music back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then, music was spread through the people. You know, your cousin gave you a CD, your homeboy burnt you a mixtape, somebody at school put you on a rap, or, you know, believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got put on T.I., matter of fact, you know what I'm saying? That was how songs travel, you know what I'm saying? Not algorithms, you know, no recommendations. Real people passed the music around, you know what I'm saying? It was like I say, man, it was a different time, man, you know? And I know y'all remember that LimeWire era. That was a crazy era, because that when, you know, things were trying to, you know, go more towards the digital side, you know what I'm saying? You know, people really used to leave computers on all night downloading songs, you know what I'm saying? And half of the time the song title was wrong. You know what I'm saying? You think you downloading some Wayne, and then it'll be some other random freestyle from some other artist you don't really know who it was, you know what I'm saying? And somehow, some way, everybody's computer caught at least one virus during the LimeWire era. I used to hate that junk, boy. But honestly, man, building burnt CDs, you know, it was almost an art form. You know, people really cared about the track order, the intro song, the mood, the transitions between the songs, you know what I'm saying? Especially for ride music, you know what I'm saying? You know, back then, you didn't just throw songs together, you know what I'm saying? You built whole experiences, you know what I'm saying? Late night ride CDs, summer CDs, breakup CD, party CDs, you know what I'm saying? Every burnt CD, it told a story, man. It captured a moment in your life, man. Man, burning somebody or CD that you like or you know you was involved with, man, that was a big deal back then, man. You know what I'm saying? You had to get that thing right there right. But I know y'all remember making them Quiet Storm CDs, them relationship CDs, slow jam mixes, you know what I'm saying? And you really had to think about them songs too, man. Cause one wrong song messed the whole vibe up, you know what I'm saying? You know, back then music felt connected to emotions in a different way, man, you know what I'm saying? And then you had them homemade CD labels, you know what I'm saying? People used to write on them. People used to write on CD with Sharpies, you know what I'm saying? Draw logos, put flames and shit all on them. Write "Do Not Touch," you know what I'm saying? Some people used to even print custom CD covers, you know what I'm saying? Back then, everybody felt like a DJ, you know what I'm saying? Yo, man. And honestly, burnt CDs made music feel more valuable, you know what I'm saying? Today, you know, you can hear almost any song instantly, you know what I'm saying? Back then, finding music actually took effort, you know what I'm saying? You had to search for songs, you know what I'm saying? You had to download them, you had to burn them, you had to organize the songs, you know what I'm saying? That whole process made people appreciate the music differently, man. And man, car rides during the burnt CD era hit different, man. Them road trips was something else, man. You know, windows down, 12s hidden, got your custom mixtape playing, you know what I'm saying? That feeling was unmatched, man, especially during them summer nights, man, you know what I'm saying? Back then, music, you know, it wasn't just, you know, background noise, you know what I'm saying? The music created the memories, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, y'all already know, like I always say, man, streaming made music easier as far as the assets of it. But honestly, man, that burnt CD era, it made it feel way more personal, man. I know my real ones remember, man. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Y'all keep tapping in with me. Y'all stay tapped into what we doing over here at South Entertainment, man. Y'all throw some support behind us, man. SouthENTmusic.com, man. And we appreciate it, man. And peace.